Hello everyone, once again. I am just decided to come outside for a little bit. One of the things that, and I'll be posting a lot in the shorts on the YouTube channel, just so that you're aware. So if you are not used to checking the community tab for the channel, there will be a lot of videos that will be shared there. As far as the immediate future is concerned. Okay, but yeah. So just wanted to come on for a little bit. There are a couple of things that I notice when arriving here, and the first is the weather here is like Florida, and when I say like Florida, the humidity is like Florida. You are out here for 2 minutes and you are sweating. It's hot out here. Today is not so bad because, as you can see, there's overcast everywhere. Okay, and I've walked around some, and taking in the sights and sounds. As you can imagine, with such heat here in this country, it kind of comes alive in the evening. Okay, so all the street vendors and all of them, they come out here. They're out here lined up along this, where you see cars, they're lined up along here, starting at, like, I don't know, 9-10 o'clock at night they get started. So I noticed that last night, which was my first night in country. And so yeah, very, very I could say so far very busy, very, very busy place. And this is not Kuala Lumpur. This is Sepang, and so it's about 30 minutes outside of KL. And you see there, let me zoom in on that. You see they have an autism gym center. You see that? Look at that. That's pretty neat. Right. Yeah. It's been pretty good so far. Good rate on the room and everything. And in fact, I think I may get some little refund back after I check out, and all is well with the room. Yeah. I have not had fast food in a long time, and yesterday when I ordered, so it was in part my fault and then in part the driver's, but he went to the wrong location, and then they did not take cards, and I had not yet at that point had been to an ATM, but fortunately there's one 5 minutes up the road, and there's this particular hotel has a guard shack, which I think is awesome. And it's an apartment. I shouldn't say hotel. It's not a hotel. It's an apartment, which is good. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment that I got. You see the butterfly? You see the butterfly? It came over here earlier. I'm gonna see if we can catch it. Came over here earlier. I'm gonna see if it comes back by. I hope it does. Again, just for synchronicity's sake, right? Just for synchronicity's sake. So, as I've stated, very good journey. The longest part of the journey, of course, was from LA to Hong Kong, as I've stated. And but there was nothing. I mean, on none of the flights there wasn't even really any disturbances to mention as far as turbulence and that is concerned, which is amazing for a flight that's so long. It was as smooth as riding in, I don't know, think of your best luxury car. It was a very, very smooth flight, and that was with United. And apparently I didn't even notice until I got in country, but apparently, and actually into the apartment, I didn't even realize that they were having issues. I didn't know that they were that there was some sort of outage and they grounded flights and that sort of thing. But I flew with United and there was not an issue whatsoever. A flight arrived early, actually. Um, and yeah, so spent a couple of hours in Hong Kong, which was just me running around trying to find my walking around, trying to figure out where I needed to go, really. So that layover went by fairly quickly. I was actually at the terminal for all of probably 20 minutes before it was time to fly out. So yeah, and flew into Kuala Lumpur, of course. So learning. Thank you is Torishma Kirsch, I believe. Torishma Kirsch, something like that. Is thank you. Okay. Oh, but I mentioned the fast food. You see the McDonald's off in the distance there? Look at the McDonald's. But they have a Burger King right here on the corner. So just like in America, there's a Burger King and a McDonald's right down the street from each other. And I actually did go to the Burger King this morning, only because at the time there wasn't much open, and or at least that I wanted to walk around for. Because again, I'm still recovering from jet lag. I'm trying to, yeah, that was confirmation. I'm definitely, Most High is definitely enjoy, take it easy, rest, and that I will be traveling to the big city, to KLC, to Kuala Lumpur. I will be traveling there later on and spending some time there, and then there you'll get to see the Twin Towers, as they are known yeah, whatever other sights and sounds that I do. Again, I'm not a travel guide or anything like that. Okay, I'm a extraterrestrial earth angel, just like it says. But I do want to share, before I go, I want to share a couple of divine appointments that I had on this journey. The synchronicities are so stupid, I couldn't go into them, because that list is it's scrolls of like synchronicities. I mean, my room number, like it's so, the floor I'm on, like all of it points to new beginning, all of it points to a new start, all of it points to a brand new, you hear, you obey, and you fulfill the prophecy. All of it points to that. So here we are. Yeah, I am going to, this place right here, I am going to try these two places. Probably today, one of them today, and one of them tomorrow. I'm going to try one of those places. Okay, very inexpensive here, even Burger King. The meal that I got was just a Whopper meal, simple single Whopper meal. It was $5.07. In America, what is that? $13? I don't know how much is a Whopper meal today. I have no idea, because I don't go to fast food restaurants, and I haven't eaten that. It's been years since I've eaten from Burger King. Years, right? No, I didn't get sick. Nothing. I'm feeling fine. I'm doing good. Other than the physical jet lag part of the journey and staying awake, because even for me, even if I try to go to sleep, it's really, really difficult for me to, if I'm not comfortable. I did sleep during the 15-hour trip, of course, or part of the journey, for a few hours. And in fact, one of the flight attendants, she asked me, she said, did you rest well? I wonder if I was snoring. I was so tired. I had already been at LAX for almost 24 hours with that layover. I was very, very tired, and there's nowhere comfortable to lay in a airport and go to sleep. There's none, no place. so I was just there, and yeah. But the other one I mentioned, and that was sewing the $80, $37 on one. So someone could be 37 who's listening to this, 37, okay, and 43, okay, or 34, however it resonates for you. But I sewed 37 in one transaction and 43 in another transaction. Okay, that's also bringing to mind the number 44, and I sold 44 some years ago, and the prophecy of that is going to come to pass. That's an 8. By the way, that's the floor number that I'm on. So we are in the year of 8, by the way. Okay. Wait, is that right? It's the year of the snake. Okay, it's the year of the revealing. Okay, and removing the dead skin, what no longer serves you. But that's an everyday, all year, every life thing. Okay. Motor scooters and all is very popular around here. When I get to Kuala Lumpur, I'm definitely planning on, or wherever, if that's where I end up setting up long term, I definitely plan on getting one. Again, I've had 5 motorcycles, but I definitely expect to be getting in the big city, getting a little moped, something like that. Definitely. All right. They do drive they are right-hand drivers. Okay. In Southeast Asia. But the other appointment was, I was going through TSI, and they were, of course, they're scanning my bag, and I have the hand. Do you remember the hand that I've used in tarot? You've seen in tarot readings, the hand that has the 12 zodiac signs on it, right? The white ceramic hand. And I was going through, and this lady at TSA, she went through the bag. You know, I'm standing there, and she pulls this out. This is the only thing she pulls out, and she just looks at it, turns it over, scans it, you know, with whatever machine thing, whatever. She's like, "Did you just buy this? Because it still has the price tag on the bottom of it." And I'm bad about that. I don't take tags off unless it's a gift to someone. I typically don't take the price tag off of things, but so she says, so these are zodiacs, right? I said, yeah, those are zodiac signs. She said, what's the significance? Like, how could you write? And so I was able to share with her how we can go about opening up our chakras and this. And I mentioned to her, hey, I have a small YouTube channel with 200 and something subscribers, and gave her the name of the YouTube channel. I don't know if she's going to subscribe. If she does, I hope you reach out to me. TSA lady, I hope you reach out to me, and that way, yeah, it would be amazing, because again, that was a divine appointment, and she is hungry, obviously, if she's asking that question. Okay, so when they're hungry, feed them. Okay, when divine asks you, did you feed my hunger, he's not just talking, or they're not just talking about food. Okay, they're also talking about you, your lifestyle. Did you feed my hungry? Did you show them how to act? Did you show how to act? Did you show them how to be? Did you show them in the ways that they should conduct themselves according to my laws, principles, and things? Did you do that? Did you feed my people when my people said, I'm starving because I'm depressed? Did you feed my people encouragement? When my people said, I am starving, I lack companionship, did you provide a hug? Okay. So, as always, thank you so much for tuning in live from Sepang, Malaysia. Okay? Thank you so much, as always, for tuning in, and be encouraged.